Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to our new movie show, Are You Not Qatartained in Novo Cinemas. I'm Izabella, your host, and
I'm Glen, your host.
today, let's get you Qatartained.
Let's start with movie news. We have Soups and Scarjo, yes, Isa?
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson, there is a rumor that she might be starring in the new movie, The Jurassic World.
Another Jurassic World movie.
Yes,
Each one has made $1 billion so far. Why not make number 4?
Yes, I do believe she's a perfect fit coming from the MCU into the Jurassic World. I would love to see her star in it.
I think she has the star power, the charisma they need, because we've had the Legacy sequel, we've had Samuel back, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern, time for new fresh blood. And we just want to see dinosaurs eat people in these movies, but leave Scarjo alone. We're excited about this, yes?
Yes, I'm very excited to see Scarlett in action. So, Scarlett Johansson starring in the Jurassic World, amazing. Would love to see her there.
Yeah, Black Widow's back, if you like. And secondly,
we have some leaks of photos of
exciting.
the new Superman movie. What do we think about those? What do we think about the suit, ladies and gentlemen?
We have our new suit. So James Gunn directing, of course, his new DCU. He's taking full responsibility for this Superman, including the suit. Very blue,
Very blue.
very red.
Very.
The underpants and the outside are back. I'm happy that he's gone with tradition, but audiences are already very sniffy. What do you think, Isabella?
I think it needs to be much tighter.
You want to see the muscles? Okay.
Yes, we want to see his muscles. He is Superman. He needs to taunt over people. So his suit has to be tight, hugging his muscles, etc. Yeah, we are excited to see it. David being as the Superman, playing as the Superman, and Louis also the new character. There was also leaks of photos of the Superman and Louis together. We are so much excited to see the new Superman movie. What about you? What do you think about it?
Comments below. And that brings us on to this week's big release.
The Quiet Place, Day 1. IMAX. On IMAX. Was I too loud? We're not dead yet, so
It's okay.
it's okay. It's all right. So, what do we think about that? The reviews that we're rushing in for day 1 is amazing.
Yeah,
It's wonderful.
And are worth it. We've seen the movie and we are very, very impressed, aren't we?
We are very impressed by the acting, by the chemistry of the two characters. By surprise, surprise, we have a kitty in Apocalypse. Her name is Frodo. And
you're a cat person, aren't you?
yes, I'm a kitty person. I love cats. Now, starting off with Lupita and Joseph Quinn starring and being the main actors
Yeah, they're
in
great.
the film. Their chemistry overall makes the film much watchable.
Definitely.
That's the word.
Yeah. So we know we're moving away from the Abbott family. We've had the first 2 movies.
Yes.
Part this one, part this, part 2. And this is a more human story. We're thinking because it's New York, it's day 1 of the alien invasion. The Death Angels have gotten the air on their destroyed planet meteorites. That's the backstory. And we think, oh, they're going to land in New York. It's going to be huge. It's going to be like Cloverfield. There is segments that remind me of Cloverfield anyway. But we have a much more human story. Okay, we have Sam, played by Peter Nyong'o.
Yes.
Superb as always. And she is fighting for her life on more than one front, isn't she?
Yes. Sam is ill. She has cancer. But I love to see her, even though she is ill and she is dying inside, I love to see her fight these creatures and try to survive. Her survival mode is crazy, the way she stays quiet and stays in character. Everything that she does with the little kitty in her hand, running around. It's amazing to see how she fights, even though she can just stop and say that I have an illness and I can end it here, this is my day. But she goes on
And on and on and on.
with Eric, which is played by Joseph Quinn.
Yeah, who you will know from Stranger Things, of course, and will make his appearance in the MCU, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, this movie is great. And the thing is, you don't have to have seen the first 2 movies, because this is day 1. Quiet Place 1, Part 2, we're on day 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is day one, which we saw a pinch of at the very, very start of part two, but this is on the grand scale of New York. And boom, that opening definitely links to those two openings from the first two movies, where we get the carnage, we're gripping our chairs, and then all of a sudden there's title cards. We've just got the title card after these insane 5-10 minutes of just movie making masterclass in tension, in frights, in jump scares, meeting our characters, caring about them within that tiny time frame, and then the movie's off and running. And plus, this movie's only 1 hour 40 minutes long. The first two were both 90 minutes each. You don't have time to catch your breath or make a noise. And we saw it in quiet cinema, didn't we? Mm-hmm. All you heard was people clinging onto their chairs.
I was going to stand up, but I knew if I stand up, they were going to come to me. And so I sat down and made no noise. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So we highly recommend this one. Mm-hmm. We're going to say awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce.
Okay.
That's it.
And that is our highest endorsement.
Yep, mic drop. Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. So that's Quiet Place day one. Go and see it. See it in IMAX if you can. Of course, on the Pearl, for example. You'll have an awesome experience. Go try and get into a fully packed cinema. There's nothing like a cinema crowd of deathly silence. And next week's big release, I'm excited about this one because I love a certain yellow creature called a minion. Mm-hmm. Despicable Me 4 is coming out, also on IMAX. I'm excited about this one. So this franchise is worth $4.6 billion. I'm amazed by that. So we've had 3 Despicable Me movies and 1 Minion. Boom. I know you heard the rumors. You must get over to it right away. Will this movie take them over 5, do you think, Isabel?
It's going to take them over 5, and why not 6?
I think so. Are you excited about this movie?
I'm so much excited about this movie. I love the little minions. I started speaking their language.
Pre-recording.
Isabel
just slipped into Minion effortlessly. We'll have some subtitles for you later. But we're grown-ups, apparently.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of grown-ups are more excited about this than their kids. Mm-hmm. And I think, again, that's that sweet spot we talked about last time with Pixar. Mm-hmm. If you have the parents laughing,
then it's...
make it rain.
You're making bills, honey. Making bills.
So what do we know about this movie?
All right, we know that we are introduced to Mega Minions.
Now, you told me about this pre-record and my head nearly exploded. I think going into a Despicable Me movie, you don't need to know the plot. You need to know Gru is in it, being voiced by Steve Carell, and Minions are in it. But you told me Mega Minions?
Mega Minions.
How did they become Mega Minions?
All right. Have you seen America's Captain?
Have I seen America's Captain?
Of course you've seen it. So how they put him inside this little box and they chemicals and they make him a superhuman, right? 5 minions, they take 5 minions and put them in separate boxes like that and make them superhumans. And each one of them comes out with superpowers. Some of them can stretch their hands so far. Some of them have lasers like Mr. Fantasy. What was his name?
Oh, we have Cyclops, or we have, if you're watching The Boys right now.
The Boys, yes.
Homelander, yeah.
There is a minion.
A minion Homelander. Wow.
With one eye, though. One eye is striking everyone with heat. I'm pretty much excited. Actually, there was a news that Illumination might be considering to have the Mega Minions as a sequel or have Mega Minions connecting with other films as well.
So they'll have their own spin-off.
Yes, their own spin-off.
I think that's going to work for all the franchises right now. So they're putting less money into the actual headline features, but put more money into the spin-off versions. Because we've had this, of course, with the Pixar movies. We've had it with Shrek, with Puss in Boots getting his own 2 spin-offs, I think, right now.
Yes.
And we're going to have that with Kung Fu Panda. Why not with the Minions? So the Minions already had their spin-off, but of course, we're going to go with Minions so much with them just running around going, and banana.
Banana.
But no, Mega Minions, Avengers style, super soldier Minions.
Mega Minions are going to become the next heroes.
Okay, they're going to take over the Avengers, I'm pretty sure. We're excited about this. We'll give a full review next week, of course. But again, in the comments, guys, are you excited about Despicable Me 4? Have you seen Day 1? Let us know in the comments, and of course on our social media channels as well. And we're still here at Novo Cinemas, Place Benidorm, 7-star experience, as you can see. Check it out if you can. So that was our recommendation of the week. A Quiet Place Day 1. Go and see it in IMAX if you can. Shall we wrap things up with box office top 10, Isabella?
We shall do it yet again. Now, on top 10, we have Imaginary Friends. Are we excited about this creature?
I think it's done so well at the box office. I'm really glad it's at number 10.
Imaginary friends are real. And when their kids grow up, they're forgotten.
Funnily enough, directed by John Krasinski. Okay. And starring Ryan Reynolds, of course. You can do no wrong. It's been at the box office for a long, long time now. As we've said before, kiddie movies are eating well at the box office. It's number 9.
So, number 9, we have an Indian movie. Maharaja Tamil. Ooh, now this one is about crime and drama. Actually, some of the reviews presented they want this to be like a novel, continuous series. So what it's about, there is a barber, he lost his wife and he's living with his daughter. His daughter got robbed and kidnapped. Now he goes to the police to present this, but little did they know, it turns out otherwise. Ooh, what's it gonna happen? The police suspect him. Why they suspect him? What's going on here? So it's great to see it. That's why it's in the box office.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 9th place. Now, number 8, The Strangers, Chapter 1.
Okay, it was in last week's charts.
Yep.
It's doing okay.
It's doing okay.
So again, it's another legacy sequel, shall we say, to a movie that was out 20 years ago, starring Liv Tyler, who will be making an appearance in the next Captain America movie. Talking about Captain America again. Okay, do you have anything to say about this?
Yes, of course, I have something to say. So, according to my research and the reviews that I came up with, they do not like this one. They are comparing it to the old one, which was originally made. They are saying that this one is inferior to the old sequels and the old original movie.
Fair enough. Okay, they're taking that idea, ran with it, tried to update it. It's made some money. Will there be another one?
Yes, we will have another one.
Yay!
We will have The Strangers Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. Now, Chapter 2 is coming late 2024, I do believe, but there is no specific date.
Okay.
Chapter 3, we don't know actually anything.
Okay.
When is it gonna drop? We don't know.
We'll just have to wait and see with bated breath.
Yup.
But you can check out all upcoming releases on novocinemas.com.
Now, number 7, we have The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Together, you will die.
It's done so well.
Yep.
I'm so glad it's still in top 7. Okay, so this is the second trilogy after Caesar's trilogy, shall we say. So Kingdom of. So we have Caesar's descendants, shall we say. And they're going down the route of normal humanity to communities rise, fight when they should be allies. But audiences are loving it. It stayed in the top 10 for over a month now.
Yeah.
Which is great to see. What do you
Yes.
think?
Now, I wasn't planning to watch Kingdom of the Planets of the Apes, but now that I know Freya is playing inside of it, Freya is a great actress. She's a great actress. She was in The Witcher, which is my favorite series. Have you seen The Witcher?
I have not. I need to. There's just such a big list of TV I need to see. But okay, you've seen it. You happy? Good.
Yeah. Yep. So I do believe I'm gonna give it a try, and you should as well. Now, 6th place, we have Garfield.
This makes me so happy, and just the figures as well. It's already quadrupled its budget domestically. We're going to get a Garfield movie too. Sooner rather than later, I'm positive. But you share with me, they're going to make a video game of it.
Yep.
Tell me more.
I was gonna add on that new movie, and we will be having a new video game. Surprise, surprise.
Ka-ching.
It's
Okay.
planned to be released in 2024.
Okay.
They didn't specify a date. Do we have a date?
I'm guessing just in time for Christmas, maybe?
Maybe late, 2024.
So we briefly reviewed this last time. I said I'm a huge Garfield fan as long as I can remember, since I was yay high. And I took my little boy to it for its first cinema experience. We had a great time. It's not my Garfield, now it's his. People are loving it. It's making a ton of money. Hurrah.
Adding on that, I stumbled across some reviews.
Oh.
People were not very happy. Why? People as in adults.
Yeah.
The ones that know the old Garfield, they were not happy at all because, as you said, it's not the same Garfield. The Garfield is lazy, he's sarcastic, he's not active at all, he only likes to eat and bug. But this Garfield is lively, it's in action.
Yeah, he walks around.
Yep.
Crazy stuff. But like I say, he's moved with the times. Yeah. He doesn't sound like Lorenzo Music or Bill Murray anymore. He sounds like Chris Pratt. There we go. But Garfield, he's still part of culture, and that makes me happy. And at number 5, Isabella, another movie we talked about last week. Our guy Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, The
Exorcism.
Exorcism.
It's a job. Coming to me off the back of somebody else's.
Wow.
No, we were partially surprised that it's so high in the top 10, but fair play. And also maybe people need a bit of horror. We were not that impressed with the movie. It was filmed before COVID. It was filmed and forgotten about, maybe for streamers. But it's got its own release. It's been in cinemas thanks to Russell's last movie, The Pope's Exorcist. They're getting on that wagon. Okay,
Yep.
but top 5. Do you have anything to say about this?
Yeah, agreeing on our reviews. You know, it was expected.
Yeah.
It was not the horror. Me being a fan of horror, I expected everything that was going to happen in the movie. I called it in and it happened. Now, some reviews indicated that they liked it because there was Russell Crowe inside of it, because his acting is on point. Whatever he does it 100% and he brings it on the table.
He never phones it in.
Of course. But as we said, they didn't like the plot quite much. They didn't like it. Oh well. This is what they're saying, not me. I also didn't like it. All right. I have a question for you guys and also for Glen. Now, do you think actors actually get affected, their spirituality get affected by filming horror films?
Well, we can say that because we've talked about it again last week. Though this is sort of in and around based on the original Exorcist, where they said the set was haunted. A lot of bad things happened to people who worked on that movie. You know, they had accidents, some died.
Yes.
Same with The Omen. So some people say also a horror set is the funniest place because it's ridiculous what you're doing. But there are occasions when people will get into character. We'll get into, like you said, the spiritualism, what's going on, and feel like, yeah, I'm feeling this movie is running through me. It could happen. Why not? Depends on the actor, and depends on what is going on with the story, and depending on the story itself. If it's a slasher movie, if it's a haunted house movie, if it's a body horror movie, it will all depend. But there's always an interesting story, isn't it?
Of course, of course. Filming horror must be very hard. Even the people not believing in whatever exists out there. So I think that, but the way they do it great. On the 4th, we have still ألعاب مع العيال. Now, this Arabic movie. Now, the genre, as we spoke about last time, it's comedy. And we said that there is a teacher going to this desert village type of place. He's a teacher, he's a history teacher. He's going to the place, and you go through his eyes the adventures he goes through. And the adventures are unfortunate events. He goes through fighting with his students, mafia gangs coming into the play, and he's forced to marry this woman, but he doesn't, of course, and he falls in love with another woman.
Of course.
It's all too much going on, and it's all based on his character and you moving with him on the parts and experiencing with him and enduring with him, deciding with him what he's going to do in the situations as so unfortunate as that. Now, if you don't understand Arabic, it's okay, because their acting makes it solid 10. That's why it's here, it's still strong, it's going strong, people are coming to watch it, it's funny, it's family, you can come with family, it's funny, you need to give it a try. Awesome sauce.
And at 3.
At 3, we have ولاد الرزق 3, another Arabic movie. It's going strong. It was in the last top 10, and now it's still here. It's This one is action and thriller. As we spoke about last time, it's very interesting and cinematography gets you hooked. Now, it's about 4 brothers. This is the 3rd movie actually, Wilad al-Rizq. It's the 3rd movie in the franchise. The 4 brothers own a showroom cars showroom. But one of their rivals from previous movies, they come back and they blow this place up. Now, the brothers are facing many issues with financially. There is a burden, there is a debt, and we go through how they escape these rivals, how they fight it through at the end. Big things happen at the end. You will be shocked at what they come across too. Now, you should give this a try, and I will say a very controversy thing right now. All right, this is Arabic version of Fast and Furious.
Whoa. It was only a matter of time. Why do you think that?
Oh. Cars.
Cars.
The
Check.
cinematography.
Check.
Family.
Big check, right?
Big check
Cut
here.
the check.
Mafias, rivals, fighting, action. Everything Fast and Furious, Arabic version.
The Arabic version of Fast and Furious. Okay, so that means we can expect another 7 of these?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can expect it. Honestly, we can. You're so right. Yeah.
Okay, let's see if you true comments if you agree with Izabella. Okay. At 2.
At 2, Bad Boys 4.
Stay away from Louis, it's flammable! I ain't no damn scientist!
If you remember last week's episode, Izabella and I called it. We made our predictions. We felt that Inside Out was going to topple Bad Boys 4. Not that there's anything wrong with Bad Boys. We loved it. I had such a great time. It's what the summer needed. Boom. But we were right. Is Inside Out 2 at number 1?
It's Inside Out 2.
We called
number
it.
1.
We
called it.
Okay.
What do we win?
Popcorn, please. I'm very happy about this. So Inside Out 2, we love this franchise and the world loves it. Okay, it's at number 1 in the US, number 1 in the UK, and I'm guessing everywhere else. People are expecting this movie to be the first $1 billion movie of 2024. I think it's going to get there.
Yep, it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there.
It should be nothing but smooth sailing.
Hello! I'm anxiety.
I have a question for all of you, and of course, Glen. So, down. Now, do you think we need another Inside Out? But now, Riley is an adult.
I think there's an opportunity to. Because the audience is there. The audience is growing with these movies. The audience is growing with Riley. So now she's just turned 13. So that is a young teenager. Are we going to get her as a tween-ager? Are we going to get her as an 18-year-old going into adulthood? Are we going to get a new movie every 10 years? We can. Should we?
Should we?
It's the Toy Story question as well.
Exactly.
Because Toy Story Andy was a kid. By the time Toy Story 3, he was off to college. So again, we have grown with Andy with these toys. And then it was rebuilt, retooled for the next generation with Molly. And now we're getting Toy Story 5. Do we need it? Do we want it? Will the audience pay to see it? I think so. What do you think?
I think so as well. Some of the people might want to see what's going to happen with her, what's the new emotions that will be presented. And I want to ask you, what do you think when she's an adult? What type of emotion she's going to get? Like, I want to see that.
Yeah.
Is she going to have, like,
adult emotions?
Yeah, depression, for example.
Oh, man, yeah. And what sort of depression will that take? Will it be bipolar? Will it be manic?
Yes.
It's a bit dark, but they're very subtle, these movies. And also, you'll see communication, you'll see reviews everywhere. People are having such empathy with the movie.
Exactly.
And there's lots of adult and parent-children interactions where they're going through things for the first time together. And the audience is there. The audience will grow. There has to be more.
There has to be more.
Yeah.
You know which emotion I want to see the most?
Go.
I want to see a grateful emotion, gratitude.
That's awesome.
I want them
gratitude
to. Yep,
emotion.
yep. I want them to make the character like a monk. Bald hair, only one string of hair here, fuzzy. I don't know which color. Maybe orange. Oh no, we have orange anxiety. And with his what you call this? There is this beads. They do this. The monks. You will get it.
Okay.
You
Rosary.
know.
Yeah.
You
Rosary
know.
beads.
And whenever something is going on with anxiety and sadness, he's like, "Oh, be grateful. What a day to be alive."
That's cool.
I want to see that.
Can you beat that? Comment below. What emotions do you want to see Riley experience next? And as an adult as well. And do you want Inside Out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? All the way till Riley loses. That's it.
Let's not go there.
But shall we make our predictions for next week? So
Let's make our
do
predictions.
we think Quiet Place Day 1 has enough strength? Because we're on school holidays now in this side of the world, probably where you are too right now. So a lot of family movies will get a big boost. Okay?
Yep.
So Garfield might get a boost. If might get a boost. Inside Out 4 might maintain number 1.
Might maintain.
Call it. What do you think?
I think The Quiet Place is gonna strike up. It has good reviews. People are saying it's better than the previous two, so it's gonna strike up maybe around 3. If the Arabic ones try to go down a little bit, Quiet Place is gonna be at 3 or 4.
Okay. So you think Inside Out 2 will stay number 1?
Yep.
Number 2?
Number 2. Garfield coming up.
Whoa, that's a big jump. Okay. Why not? Where will Bad Boys be?
Where would Bad Boys be? I feel like Bad Boys is too much strong. They're gonna stay. They're gonna stay.
So they
at
could
the
go to
top.
number 4? Bad Boys 4 at 4. Okay.
Number 4.
Okay.
Or they can knock down The Quiet Place to number 4 and they can take it number 3. That's possible as well.
So I'll call Inside Out 4 number 1. 2 will be Quiet Place Day 1. It doesn't have these numbers in these titles. And then number 3 will keep our Arabic titles in the top 5 as well.
Arabic titles.
Yes. And that was Are You Not Qatartained for another episode. We hope you were Qatartained. As always, please leave your comments, reviews, previews, suggestions in the comments section below.
Yep, we hope we got you Qatartained this time. Your support matters. Now we say ciao ciao. That's it.